Today I like to highlight some points of blood grouping, typing, how it is formed, what is the blood antigens, what is the systems, ABO blood group system, RH system, transfusions, reactions, and this blood transfusion is very important for your internship also. If any mismatching blood group, blood if you transfuse in a patient, then your registration may be cancelled. So it's a big problem is that, and it is in the history, 5 medical students after passing MBBS during internship, their registration has been cancelled throughout the life. That means ডাক্তারি পড়লো আর ডাক্তারি করতে পারলো না, ঠিক আছে? Only 3 to 5 in our state one, and the different states are there. So very be careful in your hospital whenever you are in duty as an intensive. You are supposed to do the blood transfusions, right? আমাদের করতে হয়েছে ইন্টার্নশিপে ব্লাডের নিয়ে, হ্যাঁ, ম্যাচিং ব্লাড, সো গ্রুপিং, টাইপিং, একটা এ পজিটিভ ব্লাড এটা আছে, তাকে তুই বি নেগেটিভ দিয়ে দিলি, so he or she will definitely die within few hours. Okay, and after knowing that, nobody will help you, nobody, no consultant, no senior, no senior personnel, and your consultant will not guide you, because it is a dictum in your syllabus to understand what do you mean by cross matching, what do you mean by transfusion reactions, as well as mismatch cross blood transfusion. It is remember for your whole life. একটা ব্লাড, একটা শুধুমাত্র একটা ব্লাড দেওয়ার জন্য একটা পেশেন্ট মরে যাচ্ছে due to your negligence and lack of knowledge, then nobody will help you. So after the passing MBBS, only the concern is that during internship, whenever your temporary registration you are doing that with that non-permanent registration, you will not never ever get the permanent registration to get any jobs or anything other further. To be very careful. So this class is for that, so that you can't miss that what is happening here. So whenever you are dealing any blood grouping, already your blood grouping classes has been completed. You know that there are the ABO types are there, and RH type system is there. In the ABO, that's A, B, AB and O groups are there, right? And some antigens, according to presence of antigens, their naming are there. A means the presence of A antigen, right? And their substituent antibodies are anti-B, right? That's like B blood group, the B antigen, anti-A, and O blood group having which antigen? That is a class. That is a class that all the antigens are formed from a specific antigen, that is a substance that is called H substance, right? So whenever you are dealing in a blood groups, H substance are in presence of in every RBC cells. Suppose this is your RBC cells, and this H substance is present. Whatever it may be, A, B, O, AB, H substance will be present. From this H substance, A antigens are formed. From this H substance, B antigens are formed. How? I am giving in short. So this H substance is formed during the evolutions or formation of your RBC. And now H substance is a protein, right? H substance is a protein. So protein means what? Genetic material must be there. So gene control. Now my question is that RBC is anucleated. In the nucleus only genetic material is present. Then how these proteins are formed? How the proteins are formed? Anybody? Nucleus has, there is no nucleus in the RBC. Sure it is? It is sure? Nucleus, there is no nucleus in the RBC. Fine? Then this H substance, whenever it is coming into the substance is formed from the embryologically, যখন RBC materials in erythropoiesis process, then this H substance is coming for all the blood grouping. What is your blood group? What is your blood group? What is your blood group? O positive. So this is B positive and this is O positive, right? What is your antigen? B antigen plus H antigen. What is your antigen? Only 8 antigen, right? In this way you can think, I am also O positive, that means I have no antigen, not like that. I have H antigen that can't convert it genetically because of some genes that present in my erythroblast. Erythropoiesis is coming from erythroblast. So when the process of erythroblast, there was a nucleus. Then ultimately during the process of erythropoiesis, step by step, this nucleus has gone and hemoglobin enter, right? In this process, remember that classes, whenever is coming from the stem cell, hematopoietic stem cells, erythroblast. So this erythroblast having nucleus. Suppose this is a erythroblast and this is a nucleus and genetic chromosomes are there. Right? 2 chromosomes will be there. One is from the parent, one is from the mother, one is from the father. Right? Autosome and sex chromosomes are the 2 parts. Right? So in these cases, 2 chromosomes are there. It is a erythroblast. It is going to form what? Erythrocytes. So during the process of that, they are forming the H substance. How? This is chromosome number 19. Chromosome number 19 that transmitted as an enzyme that is called fucosyl transferase. That is called fucosyl transferase. This is an enzyme that codes for the enzyme and gene chromosome number 19 that is present at the chromosome number 19. Remember that 2 chromosome number will come now. One is 19, another is 9. I am coming. So first of all, we are like to formation of this H antigen all throughout the cell membrane of RBC during the evolutions or formation of the erythropoiesis. So this is the erythroblast, not RBC, because nucleus is present. In the nucleus, there is a genetic material is there and the chromosome are there, and chromosome moddhe kichu locus thake, that is called definite locus. Definite locus are there, and this locus is for this enzyme. It is coding for this enzyme. So fucosyl means what? Fucose molecule will be there. Now some questions are there. Erythroblast is having some candy-like substance over the surface. So what will happen that some monosaccharides chains, that is called oligosaccharides, 2 to 10 monosaccharides, complete হয়ে গেছে এগুলো monosaccharides, oligosaccharides. So oligosaccharide means what? 2 to 10 monosaccharides. So these monosaccharides chains already in there in the erythroblastic surface. It is called oligosaccharides. And when these are stimulated for this 19 number of chromosome, and that is transforming for the enzyme of fucosyl transferase, this helps to transfer a fucose molecule. This is called fucose molecule. Fucose molecule in your what? In your oligosaccharide chains and the membrane of this erythroblast. তাহলে এই যে জিনিসটা তৈরি হলো যে অলিগোস্যাকারাইড চেইন along with the fucose, এটাই হচ্ছে H সাবস্টেন্স। এ কিন্তু নিয়ে যাচ্ছে, প্রত্যেকটাতে আছে। Now this H substance can be converted to A antigen and also B antigen, and some percent A and B both antigen, because whenever you are dealing with AB blood group, that means A antigen and B antigen both are present. So H substance is the precursor for the formation of A antigen and B antigen. Remember that for your whole life. H antigen is present all of us. Exception is there. That is called Bombay phenotype. Whenever you are dealing in your book, it is written as a Bombay phenotype is a blood group. It is in the year of 1952 or 50. In the Bombay, there are some patients who are there. There is an absence of H antigen also. H antigen. That is called very rarest. Very rare. and that is called Bombay phenotype. I'm coming later. So these normal phenomena, normally we are AB and O. Both 4 groups have H antigens, and H antigens means H substance, and that is formed from the erythroblast process or erythropoiesis. This is a erythroblast, nucleus is present, 19 number chromosome is present, there is a definite locus is there, and this locus is for the coding for the enzyme fucosyl transferase, and that codes and implant a fucose molecule in the oligosaccharides, forming the H substance or H antigen. বোঝা যাচ্ছে? So these things are very important. Anything you are going to RBC, H antigen surface present except in the Bombay phenotype blood grouping persons. It is very, very rare. So this is the H substance. এবার প্রসেস হচ্ছে এবার দে আর গোয়িং ইরিথ্রোব্লাস্ট থেকে না যা যা তোদেরকে আমি বলেছিলাম, কি বলেছিলাম স্টেপগুলো কিছু মনে আছে? হ্যাঁ, কি রে? বেসোফিলিক, হ্যাঁ, তারপর পলিক্রোমাটিক, হ্যাঁ, সব মাথা দিয়ে চলে গেছে। এটা করা যাবে না। ইরিথ্রোপয়েসিস ইজ ইউর গেটিং মার্কস। যখন কিচ্ছু পাচ্ছিস না তখন আমরা ভাইভাতে জিজ্ঞেস করবো ইরিথ্রোপয়েসিসের স্টেপস বল, সেটাও বলতে পারলি না, যা বাড়ি যা। বোঝা যাচ্ছে? সো দিস থিংস আর ইম্পর্টেন্ট, অলওয়েজ রিমেম্বার দ্য স্টেপস। So whenever erythroblast is going through the evolutions through formations of erythrocytes, H substance present, and this H substance যখন থাকে, then already I tell you this H substance is a precursor of A antigen as well as B antigen. That means A antigen is formed from H substance, B antigen is formed from H substance. Now I am coming. Suppose this is your 9 chromosome, another is a 9 chromosome are there. In the number of 9 chromosome, there definite locus is there. Now these enzymes are not like that. This enzyme suppose is dealing with A transferase. A transferase is like to coat into a substance as a naga. Naga means what? Biochemistry te ki naam? N-acetyl galactosamine. N-acetyl galactosamine is arranging like that. তাহলে এইখানেতে আমার একটা N-acetyl galactosamine লাগলো, and whenever N-acetyl galactosamine, that means অনেকগুলো A আছে, and also A transferase enzyme is coding for the 9 chromosome. That means what? That's the total, that is A substance along with naga is called A antigen. বোঝা যাচ্ছে? তাহলে A antigen তৈরি হয়ে গেল। তার মানে এমন নয় যে তার H antigen নেই, আর H antigen তো আরো আছে। H antigen এইখানে সারফেসে আরো আছে, ফিউকোজ মলিকিউল লেগেছে, নিয়ে এটা H antigen হয়েছে, and then also এটা যখন আবার হয়ে যাবে তখন আবার এটা naga is coming and then is coming as A antigen. So remember that when A substance is combination with naga by the help of enzyme A transferase, that is coding by the 9th chromosome of erythroblast, then only H antigen is converted into the A antigen. H antigen is converted into A antigen. Does not mean that say patient H antigen থাকবে না। H antigen is present, not only one H substance is present. You know that A antigen does not mean that one RBC has only one A antigen. No, not like that. Lots of A antigen is there. Lots of H antigens are there. So some of these H antigens converted into the A antigen. যে তোদের আছে কি বলি B, right? Now 9 chromosome another locus. Suppose this is another locus. This is coding for your B transferase. B transferase কোড করার জন্য যখন এইখানেতে যে নাগা হয়েছিল, that will come to formation of connections or addition of only the galactose. Only the galactose. When this only the galactose with the H substance, B antigens are formed. বোঝা যাচ্ছে? আবার I am repeating. First of all, we have to understand what is H substance. because H substance are the precursor of all the A antigen and B antigen. Now from the erythroblast, because these are the enzymes a requirement for the inclusions of some chemicals, so genetic materials is important. So genetic materials means what? Gene is important, chromosome is important. Where it is present? Nucleus. That means nucleus must be there. But normally mature RBC has no nucleus. So in your mind there must be there. This is why you are telling that so much enzymes requirement and this happening in an anucleated cell. No, not like that. During the evolution process from the erythroblast it is coming from, that has the nucleus and that has genetic material and that has chromosome. Chromosome number 19 is there for the coding of the fucosyl transferase. This fucosyl transferase transfer the fucose molecule into the oligosaccharides chains which is present already in the surface of erythroblast, and then H substance are formed. Now this H substance when it is formed, then some of us, suppose this has having the 9 chromosome, B transferase enzymes are active of these two guys. A positive kar ache ba A, right? A, okay. So these guys 9th chromosome, remember 9th chromosome B transferase enzyme are active, and that transfer the galactose kothai into the H substance, so that the H substance is converted into B antigen. So now he is B. So does it mean only B antigen is present? No. They have H antigen also and also B antigen. Now the next row, that is C is having A antigen. So does it mean only A antigen is present? No. That is H substance or H antigen as well as A antigen is present. And C in her genetic material when evolution, erythrocytes, is 9 chromosome, another locus, A transferase is present for the coding of NAGA, right? N-acetyl galactosamine. It is connected to the H substance, and that's from the your A antigen. A ache ki ache tor? O. O means what? Both of these 9 locus chromosome that for the A transferase and B transferase are absent. But 19 chromosome is there. 19 chromosome was there. So C is having H antigen is there. Having H antigen is there. But that is due to the absence of 9 chromosome. And 9 chromosome does not mean 9 chromosome is absent. Chromosome and locus is absent. For that those enzymes A transferase and B transferase is absent. So her body can't prepare NAGA inclusion as well as galactose inclusion. If it is NAGA with H substance is N-acetyl galactosamine plus H substance is equal to your A, clear? And galactose plus H substance is your B, right? So this is formed is H substance and this is formed plus is a B antigen. So remember that. Whenever you are dealing any A antigen, B antigen, always remember, I have asked also in your Viva exam, that only the O antigen has no antigen? No, not like that. Sir, is the H antigen is present. Always utter the term. Then you're pulling your examiner into your radar. Whenever any examiner listen the H antigen, that means you are learning a high standard classes, standard in the modern science. So these things are important. Whenever you are dealing on any uttering any H substance, always make it clear that how it is formed, because examiner will tell you, will ask you, and if you can say and if you can better answer, you will get honors mark. No, not it is not doubt about it. So H substance is formed for the 19th chromosome fucosyl transferase, inclusion of fucose in the oligosaccharides chains, which is present in the surface of RBC. And now the 9th chromosome having some locus have A transferase, some locus has some B transferase. A transferase from NAGA inclusions and from the A antigens, like see, and for you is the B transferase, your galactose inclusions and H substance is converting into B. but does not mean that you have only the B antigens or A antigens. You always present is your H substance or H antigen is present. Exception are there, that is the Bombay phenotype, there is no H antigen at all. That means some 19 chromosome also lack of that gene, so locus of the fucosyl transferase is absent. So the fucose inclusion will not be there. So oligosaccharide plus fucose H substance plus NAGA A antigen, H substance plus galactose is your B antigen. Very good. So in this way, we can say better way that how this is happening in the evolutions of the erythrocytes and the types of the A antigen, B antigen, and this is your ABO system. So whenever we can write this, whenever RBC I am going to write, you can better understand like that. Suppose this is a RBC. This is your RBC. Now you have to tell what I am telling and which antigen is there, right? This is your oligosaccharides chains. This is your fucose. Which antigen is this? H antigen. Very good. Now oligosaccharides chains are there. Fucose also there, and suppose this is your galactose. What antigen? B antigen. So these RBC having which group? Positive. I am not telling. Whenever you are dealing positive negative, I am not dealing with that. I am only the ABO system is dealing on. Whenever positive and negative, that is RH system will come. I am coming. So this one, right? Another RBC is there, and this is your oligosaccharides chains. Fucose are there, oligosaccharides chains, and fucose are there. Which blood group it is? Oh, right. So you are in your learning phase and trying to understand some better way. So this one is again your oligosaccharides chains, your fucose molecules are there, and your NAGA, N-acetylgalactosamine is there, and also there is oligosaccharides chains, and this one is your fucose is there. Which type of blood group is there? A. That means remember that whatever your galactose and inclusion, A substance is present. Only exception is your Bombay phenotype. I am telling again and again, this is Bombay phenotype is absence of 8 antigens. I can take huge classes of 2 classes of Bombay phenotype. So Bombay phenotype is not at this phase, you can't understand so better way, because if this is your B, right, B, so what antibody is present here? That is anti-A antibody is present. And what is this? Anti-A and anti-B both will be present, right? Very good. Anti-A and anti-B will be present. And which type? Anti-B antibody. এইখানেতে কোনো রকম কোনো ভোলার জায়গা নেই. Right? So these things are anti-B is there. So when suppose এই ব্লাড গ্রুপটার সঙ্গে তুই এই ব্লাড গ্রুপের ক্লাস করে দিলি as a internship, তাহলে কি হবে? What will happen? Because আমি বলে দিচ্ছি, এ মনে কর ডোনার আর এ হচ্ছে আমাদের রেসিপিয়েন্ট। এটার ব্লাড গ্রুপ কি আছে? বি, তার মানে ও। আর এটার ব্লাড গ্রুপ কি আছে? এ, তার মানে ওই যে তোর পিছনে। তাহলে ওই মেয়েটি, তোর বন্ধুটি ব্লাড দিল তোকে, ক্ষতিটা কার হবে? ওর হবে না তোর হবে? তোর হবে। ঠিক, তাহলে তোর শরীরে কি হবে না অ্যাগ্লুটিনেশন হবে। কেন হবে? তোর হচ্ছে বি অ্যান্টিজেন আর এর আছে কি অ্যান্টি বি। সো অ্যান্টিজেন অ্যান্ড অ্যান্টিবডি রিয়াকশনস উইল কজ দ্য অ্যাগ্লুটিনেশন and that is clumping and hemolysis and that is your transfusion reactions. That's a mismatch reactions. আমি পজিটিভের মধ্যে নেগেটিভের মধ্যে যাচ্ছি না, শুধু গ্রুপ ওয়াইজ বলছি এবিও, তাতেও ইউ উইল ডাই। তাহলে এই ধরনের জিনিস করা যাবে না, বোঝা গেল? সো ইন দিস কেসেস তাহলে আমাদের কি ছিল না তোদের বাংলায় ছিল কি সার্বিক গ্রহীতা, তাই তো? আর কি ছিল? ইউনিভার্সাল ডোনার অ্যান্ড ইউনিভার্সাল রিসিপিয়েন্ট। কে কে যারা বেঙ্গলিতে পড়ে এসেছিল দেখে না সার্বিক, তাই তো নাকি? ঠিকঠাক বলছি? কে ছিল? হ্যাঁ, নেগেটিভ আসছে ওটা। তো ইন দিস ওয়ে দিস ইজ দ্য কনসেপ্ট ইজ দ্যাট আপ টু দিস ইয়োর 25 minutes classes this A substance is important for this precursor for the A antigen B antigen. If you remember, if you forget everything, only take home message of this that the A substance is there and from there A antigen B antigens are formed. Whenever patient with A antigen, A and H antigen is present, or B antigen is present, H antigen as well as B antigen. And remember that ABO system is the antigens bolchi, these are like candy, mane sugar, mane lozenge er moto. These are not the proteins. Oligosaccharides are the sugars, monosaccharides are the sugars. It is completely different in case of RH. I am coming. RH antigens are protein in substance, protein in your nature, right? RH antigens also present in these RBCs. That is called RH system. There are lots of systems are there. MNS system, KL system. It is go through it. The Duffy system is there. So we are concerned nowadays. It is only the ABO and as well as your RH system. So RH system means what? RH systems, blood group or blood typings are there due to presence of 50 types of antigens are present in RH system. 50, but only the 5 antigens are clinically important. Within those 5, only one antigen is very highly strongly immunogenic. So 50 types are there, but we will know only the 5. That is capital D, small c, capital C, small c, capital E and small e. These 5 antigens are RH antigens that are clinically important of those 50 types of antigens, means RH antigens. I am dealing with now RH antigens, and RH antigens are in key nature, candy nature, মানে ক্যান্ডি না চিকেন পিস, তার মানে কি? তার মানে চিকেন পিস। So RH is your chicken piece and candies are your ABO system, that is A, B antigens are your candies. So those two are is highly different. So D, C, small c and capital E and these 5 are important. Within this D, it is highly immunogenic. So that whenever we are dealing in RH positive, এখান থেকে যা বলবো, RH positive means RH D antigen is positive. RH negative means RH D নেই। বোঝা যাচ্ছে? এখানে কে আছে? নেগেটিভ ব্লাড গ্রুপ কার আছে? কারণ নেই। Very good. So RH positive, all of us are RH positive means what? D antigen is present. Does not mean the C or E is absent. So there are the different types of RH antigens and different types of manipulations are there. But whenever we are dealing with RH positive, keep in mind that D antigen is present. So that anti-D antibody is your against these D antigens, and this is highly immunogenic of most of the cases. This is highly immunogenic. So we consider that as RH D plus means RH positive, RH D minus means D antigen নেই, মানে তার এই অ্যান্টিজেনটা নেই। যার এখানে নেগেটিভ থাকতো তাহলে বলতাম তার এই D অ্যান্টিজেন নেই। কোথায়? RBC সারফেসে। Now this is suppose your RBC and this D antigen is present like that. ছটা লুপ হবে না, 1 2 3 4 5 6, বোঝা যাচ্ছে? 1 2 3 4 5 6, ছটা লুপ। In this way, this transmembrane protein, these are protein, is carboxylane end and amino end is there, and both are inside the cell. In this way, D antigen is present and it has 4 epitopes or antigenic variants of these types. তাহলে যদি কোনো অ্যান্টিবডি লাগতে হয় তাহলে এই জায়গাগুলোতে এসে লাগবে, and these are the antigens and it is a protein in nature. বোঝা যাচ্ছে? ওখানে কি বলেছিলাম যে oligosaccharides are there in the surface and then fucose, so H substance, then NAGA, then A antigen, then fucose with galactose is your B antigen. বোঝা যাচ্ছে? In this case, totally different concept are there. This is pattern is a pattern like that. 6 loops are there. 1 2 3 4 5 6 loops are there. Amino and carboxylane end are there, and this is a protein in nature. Those are your candies, and this is your chicken piece. So anti-RH or anti-RHD present means this type of your blood. Soy positive. So in your RBC membrane, these type of proteins are present. These type of proteins are present in this fashion. তো কিছু পেশেন্টে থাকে, মনে কর এইটার আছে যেমন ডি, হ্যাঁ, আমি একটু আরেকটু ইয়ে করে আঁকি, এটাকে একটু চেঞ্জ করে দিই, অত ছবি এঁকে সময় নষ্ট করতে চাইছি না। কিছু আছে যে আমার শুধু ডি, আমি ডি আঁকলাম, ডি ডি ডি, তাহলে এটা আমার হবে একবারে মানে ডি। কিছু আছে যে আমার এই ডি এর, ডি মানে সাপোজ ডগ ধর, ডগের 4টে পা থাকে, তাই দেখ ওর 4টে এপিটোপস আর দেয়ার, হ্যাঁ, তাহলে এইভাবে খেয়াল রাখতে হবে। এবার কিছু আছে যে ডগ আছে কিন্তু কোনো ডগের 2টো পা, কোনো ডগের 4টে পা, কোনো ডগের 3টে পা, তার মানে কি ডিফেক্টিভ, তার মানে ডিফেক্টিভ। দ্যাট মিনস উই ক্যান সে দ্যাট ইজ কল্ড partial D, right? There is another term is that null D, that is NULLD, null D or null RH. It can get as a short note or MCQ, null RH বা RH null. Null means what? যে তার কি কিছুই নাই, তাই আমি D বলছি, does not mean that C আর E নেই, এর কিন্তু সি ইও কিন্তু আছে, এদের কিন্তু অল্প করে সি অল্প করে ইও আছে, হয়ে যাচ্ছে? এর মধ্যেও আছে যেটা পার্সিয়াল, তার মধ্যেও আছে, বাট নাল এজের ক্ষেত্রে না আছে সি, না আছে কোনো ই, না আছে কোনো ডি, দ্যাট ইজ কল্ড নাল আর এইচ, ইটস ভেরি রেয়ার, কিছুই তার নেই, বোঝা যাচ্ছে? সো দিস থিংস আর হ্যাভিং নাল আর এইচ, RH পজিটিভ, RH নেগেটিভ। এত কাণ্ড বলার পরে দুটো জিনিস মনে রাখতে বলবো, RH পজিটিভ, RH নেগেটিভ। RH পজিটিভ মিন ডি অ্যান্টিজেন প্রেজেন্ট, RH নেগেটিভ মিনস ডিএইচ অ্যান্টিজেন অ্যাবসেন্ট। বাকি যদি ভুলে যেতে চাস ভুলে যেতে পারিস, কোনো অসুবিধা নেই, বাট স্টিল ইউ রিমেম্বার দ্যাট অনলি দ্য 5 within these 5 D is a highly immunogenic, that we are considering like that. Presentations like only chicken piece, your key ABO system, chicken piece মানে কি, proteins মানে RH system or your D antigen is a protein in nature, and candies, sugar, chocolate, AB, right, ABH, these are all candies, এগুলো মিষ্টি মিষ্টি খেতে, these are candies and these are the proteins। তাহলে এগুলোকে মনে রাখবি, this is your chicken piece and this is your candies, and in this way you have to fashion like that and always think about this when you are dealing with these RH positive negative. Now what is your blood group? B positive. Now you can say that yes, I am positive. That means what? That means D antigen is present, D antigen is there, oligosaccharide fucose connections with or blood, galactose, very good, galactose, that means B is there, And also this sorry, and also present is your H antigen also will be there, right? So suppose this is your fucose is there. So H antigen is present, B antigen is present, and D antigen is present. That is your B positive. বোঝা যাচ্ছে? In this way, in this fashion, you can understand why these agglutinations happens whenever you are dealing in anti-sera. দিচ্ছিস না তোরা anti-sera দিচ্ছিলিস না ওইখানে? হ্যাঁ? So these are the anti-sera, means anti-A, anti-B and anti-D was there. If anti-D is there and D antigen is present, then agglutination will happen. তোরা এমনি করে দেখছিস, হ্যাঁ এটা পুরি মনে পড়েছে. What is that? That is called agglutination. And remember that whenever you are dealing with agglutinations in your mind, then always a common test for your exam is coming, that antiglobulin test or Coombs test. নাম শোনা আছে? হ্যাঁ, Coombs test. Coombs test is very, কি যে তোরা নামে শুনেছিস till now? Coombs test তো আমরা তো এইচএসে পড়েছি. So these things are, because of that, Coombs test is discovered by the concept of agglutinations. Concept of agglutination. Agglutination means what? Antigen antibody reaction. Antigen antibody reaction. So Coombs test is discovered by a scientist named is immunologist, foreign immunologist, British immunologist, Dr. Coombs, Robin Coombs ki একটা full নামটা ভুলে যাচ্ছি. So these are your Coombs test. Why it is important for this class? Because Coombs test can diagnose and prevention of an important topic that is called hemolytic disease of newborn. আমি daily প্রায় একটা দুটো করে patient পাই for the HDN, that is hemolytic disease of newborn or infant or fetal, যা খুশি বলতে পারিস, hemolytic disease of newborn. Or you can say another name for that is RH incompatibility. Compatibility. Incompatibility মানে কি? মিলছে না, হ্যাঁ, মেলা হচ্ছে না, compatible নয়, incompatible. So that's causing your HDN. So prevention and diagnosis এর জন্য Coombs test করা হয়. Now Coombs test আর কনসেপ্টটা ক্লিয়ার রাখার জন্য দু তিনটে জিনিস আগে জানতে হবে, তারপরে আমি Coombs টেস্টে পরে আসবো. একটা হচ্ছে অ্যাগ্লুটিনেটিং অ্যান্টিবডি, যার অ্যাগ্লুটিনেশন হবে। এই তোদের ইমিউনোলজিতে তো বায়োকেমিস্ট্রিতে অ্যান্টিবডি স্ট্রাকচার করিয়েছে না? এখনো হয়নি? করিয়েছে, চাক বাঁচা গেছে। সো before the Coombs test or the prevention and diagnosis of HDN, you have to understand that which type of antibodies which are against RBC. RBC against কোনো অ্যান্টিবডি তোর আমার শরীরে থাকতে পারে? পারে কি? ভেবে দেখ। RBC মেমব্রেনের এগেনস্টে কোনো অ্যান্টিবডি যদি থাকে, that will lysis your RBC and hemolysis will happen. So you have to detect that whether present or not. And these presence may came across by the RH incompatibility beyond of first pregnancy, second pregnancy and subsequent pregnancy period. So before we go into the total system of this hemolytic disease of newborn or RH incompatibility, we have to understand types of antibodies. IgM, IgG are there. Do you know that the IgM is a pentamer? কে জানিস? জানিস কি জানিস না? জানিস. And IgG is a monomer, right? So whenever you are dealing with anti-RBC antibody, that is anti-RBC antibody, there are two types are there. One is called complete and another is called incomplete. এটার বলার কিছু নেই। Now complete আর incomplete মধ্যে তফাৎ কেন বলছে? তফাৎ বলছে এই কারণে, these antibodies are agglutinations ভালো করে হবে, that means you will see the agglutination process correctly, that is called agglutinating antibody, that is called agglutinating antibodies. And here it is non-agglutinating agglutinating antibodies. That is incomplete. কেন এমন হলো? তার কারণ this is the complete and is the type is IgM, and this is the incomplete, it is a type of IgG. Already I told you that IgM is a pentamer and this is your IgG is your monomer. Now suppose in case this one, it is your RBC are there, right? Now this incomplete IgM is present in your blood. That means more prone to cause agglutination. How? I am coming. There is a pentamer. Pentamer does mean like that এই একটা anti, এইটা 3, 4 and this is 5. And these 3 are patterned connected with J chain, right? So J chain is there. So these are your M, that is IgM, is a pentamer. তাহলে এতগুলো end আছে. So that what will happen? Happen like that A কে correction করবে, A কে connections করবে, and then also and one is free, another RBC will be there. In this fashion, into the serum, this IgM will agglutination means what? Cross bridging or cross linking among the RBCs. RBC কে cross linking করে দিচ্ছে because of this structure of IgM. So that's why it is called complete anti-RBC antibody and agglutinating antibody, and this is incomplete. কেন? এইখানে suppose again এইটার জন্য বলছি RBC আছে, but this IgG, it is IgG is your monomer, not like that is pentamer. It's a monomer. So what will happen? Antibody এখানে লাগলো কি এসে গেছে? হ্যাঁ, antibody লাগবে, and this way will happen like that, and your antibodies like that, antibodies are going on. So these antibodies are spared. So cross linking is not possible for such IgG. That's why it is called incomplete, and এখানে agglutination করা যাবে না. Now কুম টেস্টে আমরা কোনটা দেখব? এইটা দেখব না এইটা দেখতে চাইছি? একটু বুদ্ধি করে দেখি। নো, কমপ্লিটে দেখ, কমপ্লিটে তো আমার অ্যাগ্লুটিনেশন দেখাই যাচ্ছে। কুম টেস্টের মধ্যে দেয়ার ইজ এ কুমস অ্যান্টিজেন দ্যাট ইজ অলসো এ অ্যান্টিবডি এগেনস্ট দ্য অ্যান্টিবডি। নামটা বলছি আমি পরে। তাহলে সেই টেস্টই করব যেখানে অ্যাগ্লুটিনেশন সহজে বোঝা যায় না। তার মানে কুম টেস্ট ইজ ফর দ্য ইয়োর incomplete antibodies or incomplete anti-RBC antibody, কারণ এখানে agglutination বোঝা যাচ্ছে না। সো কুমস রিএজেন্ট ইউজ করে আমি কোনো রিএজেন্ট ব্যবহার করে এর ক্রস লিঙ্কিংকে বাড়াবো, so that we can get the agglutination process and identify the presence of any anti-RBC antibodies. বোঝা যাচ্ছে? অ্যান্টিজেন অ্যান্টিবডি বুঝতে গেলে মাথা খুব শার্প রাখতে হবে, না কিছু বুঝবি না। So till now IgM pentamer, IgG monomer. Due to this pentamer, lots of cross linking of RBC is happening and agglutination process is done, right? যেটা আমরা কিসে করি? যেটা আমরা ব্লাড গ্রুপিং এর সময় যেটা করছি, তাই তো? And this is happening is incomplete, and incomplete antibodies are identified by the use of Coombs reagent. In the Coombs reagent, এইবারে Coombs reagentটা বলি। Coombs reagent এর প্রেজেন্ট থাকে কি না অ্যান্টি ইমিউনোগ্লোবিন অ্যান্টিবডি। Coombs reagent এর মধ্যে কি থাকবে? অ্যান্টি ইমিউনোগ্লোবিন অ্যান্টিবডি। তার মানে কি হলো? It is antibody against the antibody. বোঝা যাচ্ছে? These antibody কি করবে? এর কাজটা কি? এই যেটা ইনকমপ্লিট ছিল, যেখানে করতে পারছিল না, সে কি করবে? এরকম করে মনে কর ইয়ে করে আছে, লেগে আছে, তখন একটা অ্যান্টিবডি, এই যে অ্যান্টিবডিটা কালার মনে কর এইটা, এই একটা হিউজ অ্যান্টিবডি, এইটা একটা হিউজ অ্যান্টিবডি, রাইট? এ কি করবে না, এ যে এফসি সেগমেন্ট আছে সেইখানেতে এসে এই লেগে গেল। নাও ইট ইজ হেল্পফুল ক্রস লিঙ্কিং, ইয়েস। নাও দিস উইল ক্রস লিঙ্ক, এমনি আরো আছে, আরো আরো মনে করো এইভাবে আছে, এইভাবে ছিল। সো দিস আর কামিং লাইক দ্যাট, FC proportion are there. Then again this antibody is there. So what is happening here? Coombs reagent এর মধ্যে যে antibody is coming, and that will helps to কি agglutination, যেটা কিনা IgG মনোমারের জন্য করতে পারছিল না। যেই আমি কুমস রিয়েজেন্ট অ্যাড করব, কুমস রিয়েজেন্টের মধ্যে কি আছে বললাম? অ্যান্টি ইমিউনোগ্লোবিন অ্যান্টিবডি। হোয়াট does it mean? Meaning is antibody against the antibody, right? So a big father is your Coombs test. So requirement of Coombs reagent is where the agglutination is not possible in the normal way. When it is normal way is present, Coombs test আমার এখানে দিয়ে কোনো লাভ আছে? And already it is agglutinating. This is going on agglutination without any help of any Coombs reagent because of pentamer. Pentamer structure means what? Cross linking is going on because of 5 arms are there and connected by J chains, and these are the monomers. So some reagents will be there through the agglutinations. এই কনসেপ্টটা থেকেই আসবে আমাদের HDN and RH incompatibility. বোঝা যাচ্ছে? So these things are useful for your complete Coombs test, and Coombs test have 2 types. That is a direct Coombs test and another is your indirect Coombs test, right? Direct Coombs test, D for D, diagnosis of HDN patient একটা এলো, তার diagnosis করতে গেলে Coombs test করা যায়, and indirect is for your prevention of HDN, যাতে HDN আর ভবিষ্যতে না হয়। So for the prevention, indirect; for the diagnosis is a direct. Direct means what? Indirect means what? I am telling you. So direct Coombs test and indirect Coombs test. Direct means what? Now suppose this is your mother. Okay? His mother's wombs are there and fetus. Mother is negative blood group. Negative means what? D antigen absence. Very, very good. Now this is your RH positive means what? In the fetus is present. তাহলে negative ma and fetus is your positive, right? During your first pregnancy. Beauty is that our placental barrier is highly strong. Placental barrier যদি তোর পড়া থাকে, I don't know, there is chorionic villi is a term, and that separates the blood circulations, the fetal circulations from the maternal circulation. Except some points is there is a micropores into the your placental membrane. Micropores are there, and so that from the micropore, মানে ছোট ছোট pore, ছিদ্র দিয়ে, that RH positive blood or RBC can enter into your mother's serum or blood আসতে পারে। তাহলে কি হবে? এখানে যদি আমার RH নেগেটিভ থাকে আর এখানে যদি RH পজিটিভ থাকে, তাহলে this body will detect RH positive as a self or non-self. Non-self. This is not self. That acts as a foreign. In immune system, you already know, whenever dealing with any foreign, then immune system will be activated. And formation of your anti-RH antibody will be formed in the maternal serum, as well as কি তৈরি করবে? B cell activation and followed by memory B cells. মনে পড়ছে ওইগুলো? So memory B cell will be formed. Now this antibody, anti-RH RBC, is a type of IgM. IgM is a pentamer and does not cross, is huge, so does not cross the placental barrier. তাহলে সে ফার্স্ট প্রেগন্যান্সিতে কোনো ক্ষতি করতে পারবে না। কেন না? তখন অলরেডি এর ডেলিভারি হবে। যখন ডেলিভারি হবে, that blood will come, and this fetal blood RH positive is considered as a foreign for mother, and formation of anti-RH antibody, and this is IgM, and B cell memory cell will be formed, and this baby will pass without any problem. বেরিয়ে যাবে। Now it is your first pregnancy. Now in case of second pregnancy, now this anti-RH antibody is present, B cell memory cell is present, right? Again positive দিয়ে হয়েছে, পজিটিভটা এলো কোথা থেকে? Father, inherited for father. মা তো নেগেটিভ, তাহলে that will come from the father, and RH positive, second baby again. Now what will happen? Now this will activate and comes into the mother's baby by micropore, and already RH antibody B cell activation is there. So what will happen? B cell produces the antibodies which is IgG. After the B cell activation memory cell, this antibody forms is IgG, and IgG will cross placenta and reach into the RH positive RBC. তাহলে একটা RBC আছে, এইখানেতে আমার কি আছে, এটা কি D antigen আছে, D antigen is there. Now anti-D is there. Anti-RH antibody means what? Anti-D-RH. So again it comes in contact with anti-D antibody. Do you expect that this RBC will survive? No. This is causing the hemolysis. So that is called hemolytic disease of newborn. In the second pregnancy, or RH incompatibility means what? RH negative mother and RH positive fetus is there. So in the first case, the baby will pass because of formation of only the IgM. These are not pass into the placenta, as well as when the baby already passes out, only then huge amount of blood or placental uterine barrier can be broken, and then not only during the delivery process, it happens in the abortion, missed abortion. In case of suppose your examinations is tearing the placental barrier, then only RH positive blood can enter into the mother's serum and forms as a non-self, and anti-RH or anti-D antibody forms. And but subsequently, when present মায়ের কাছে এখন বডিতে RH antibody আছে, right? Even B cell memory B cell ও আছে, that is more dangerous. B cell memory যখনই to some extent second যখন বেবি হচ্ছে, and that is also RH positive, then 1 to 2 molecules of RBC will activate the memory B cell, and this activated memory B cell will produce, কি প্রডিউস করবে? Antibody. Which class? IgG, and that will cross placenta, and that will damage RBC membrane, RBC of the fetus, and then causing the hemolysis. Whenever it is hemolysis, fetal মধ্যে bone marrow আছে, and that is also from stem cell. So immature RBC will come as a erythroblast, right? And that is why it is previously called as erythroblastosis fetalis. বোঝা যাচ্ছে? To some extent this anemia, severe anemia, cardiologic failure, pulmonary edema, all over edema, একটা গোল ডিম্বার মতো একটা আসবে. I have seen hydrospitalis একদম পুরো জলের বোতলের মতো আসে, একটা ইডিমেটাস একটা বেবি, মুখ চোখ সবই আছে, but they come as a stillbirth. Means what? না প্রেগনেন্সির ভেতরেই, মানে ইউটেরাসের ভেতরেই বাচ্চা ডেথ হয়েছে, that is called stillbirth. এখানে as a pediatrician there is no role, কিন্তু বাবা মারা তো মানতে চায় না, সেক্ষেত্রে আমাদের কাউন্সেলিং করতে হয় যে কিভাবে কি হয়েছে। তখন এই ছবি এঁকে তাদেরকে বোঝাতে হয় যে তোমার যে এইটা RH নেগেটিভ মা ছিল, তার জন্য কিছু ট্রিটমেন্ট কিছু করিয়েছিলে, কাউকে দেখিয়েছিলে, কোনো না কোনো ডাক্তারকে দেখালে সে ট্রিটমেন্ট করবে। কি ট্রিটমেন্ট? না আগে থেকেই অ্যান্টি-ডি দিয়ে দেওয়া, তার নাম ব্র্যান্ড নেম হচ্ছে রোগাম নামে পাওয়া যায়, RHO and GAM. It is your anti-D antibody from outside. It is called anti-D. এটার ফান্ডাটা কি হচ্ছে? কখন দেয়া হয়? দুবার দেয়া হয়, 28 of gestation, 28 weeks of gestation, আরেকবার দেয়া হয় আফটার ডেলিভারি অফ 24 to 72 hours. তাহলে দুবার দেয়া হচ্ছে, একবার 28 weeks of gestation, another second injections দেয়া হলো 24 to 72 hours after the delivery. কেন 28 চুজ করলো? Because at that time fetal RBC expresses the D antigen. বোঝা যাচ্ছে? প্রত্যেকটা জিনিসের এক্সপ্রেশন আছে। So whenever D antigen means RH positive antigen expresses, that is your 28 weeks. তাহলে আমি যদি এখানে আগে থেকে দিয়ে দিই, তাহলে একটাই এখানে সুবিধা হবে, বল দেখি কি? যদি আমি আগে থেকে অ্যান্টি-ডি দিয়ে দিই, তার জন্য সুবিধা কি আছে? কেন এটা করছি? দেখি বল, yes, very good. So memory B cell হওয়ার কোনো চান্স দিচ্ছি না, and that is a memory B cell was the culprit, so that the second reaction was so tough. So memory B cell আমি বন্ধ করে দিচ্ছি from the 28 weeks once একবার, যেখানে আমার মাইক্রোপোর প্যাসেন্টাল ব্যারিয়ার দিয়ে 4টে 5টা 6টা 10টা আরবিসি ফিটাল আরবিসি এজ এ আরএইচ পজিটিভ যেতে পারে সিরামে, আরেকটা হতে পারে ডেলিভারি, আফটার ডেলিভারি প্লাসেন্টাল ব্যারিয়ার ক্রস করেছে, হিউজ ব্লাড and huge RBCs enters into your service, and that's why the giving your Rogam, and if during the delivery some RBCs are present like that, RBC অনেক RBC positive RBC হলো, that Rogam will deactivate those RBCs without forming any IgG or itself anything. So that is preventive. So that's why it is happening. যখন মাকে বলা হয় বা প্যারেন্টসদের বলা হয়, বলে হ্যাঁ এটা তো আমাদের ভুল হয়েছে, মানে they have never come across any gynecologist. বোঝা যাচ্ছে, তারা কোনো বলেই নি। So in these patients it may come as always first cases we appear as a jaundice. আমরা অনেক সময় ফার্স্ট পেশেন্টে দেখতে পাই RH নেগেটিভ মাদার, ফার্স্ট বেবি may come as a jaundice. So we are very much serious that these jaundice can happen in fast, rapidly hemolysis can happen after the delivery. So we always keep in NICU and give in phototherapy so that bilirubin level does not go high to cause the kernicterus. Kernicterus means what? Basal ganglion depositions and go into the blood-brain barrier process, and that causes a permanent damage of the brain, and your totally neural disability patient will come with the rigidity and may cause death. So for the patient of RH negative first baby also, we came across a jaundice. Jaundice may come because hemolysis is happening, bilirubin is coming out. So these things are happening for your HDN and RH incompatibility. This is very important for your exam. এই যা আজকে টপিক পড়ানো হলো is very important for your exam, viva. Every alternate student you can came across these type of questions. What do you mean by RH incompatibility? What is the use of anti-D? What do you mean by D positive? What do you mean by D negative? These things are very important. So A antigen and B antigen, summary of this class. A antigen, B antigen comes from the H substance. H substance means the galactose with the fucose. When it is connected to the NAGA, it is the A antigen. When it is galactose, the B antigen. It does not mean H antigen is not absent. E antigen is present, is both of this. And this way, RH negative, RH positive is the protein in nature, and protein means serpentine loops are there, and these are D, C capital, C small, E capital, E small is there. Within this, D is a highly immunogenic. So whenever dealing with RH positive means D positive, D present, and RH negative means D absence. RH incompatibility because of this RH negative mother and fetal positive. These reactions have happened. Prevention is your Rogam. There is an anti-D antibody. Coombs test is direct for the diagnosis of this HDN. কেন হবে নেক্সট ক্লাসে আমি বলে দেবো, তোরাও ভাব। কি বলেছি? Coombs test we are using the anti-immunoglobulin antibody to those serum directly means what? For the agglutination process. Indirect means what? I am coming in the next class. What is indirect, direct? Go through a good books and then come to us. Indirect for your prevention. Prevention of what? তাহলে যখনই ফার্স্ট প্রেগন্যান্সি হওয়ার পরে, if you go for the your second pregnancy, if we do the Coombs test only, we can identify the anti-RH antibody present in the mother serum already. If it is present already, that means B memory cell already present. So say before taking the second baby, 28 weeks Rogam and 24 to 70 hours after delivery, Rogam is essential for the prevention of the High-Loss fetalis or erythropoiesis fetalis. Its used thing is a stillbirth. The baby cannot survive with this. Okay, thank you.